When something shines so bright, such as a mirror or a diamond, it shatters. That's the only way I can describe it. It's what I feel and have to carry. And that mirror will never shine the way it once did. Because I carried her, I gave her life. I breastfed her, and she was stolen from me. And a part of me, I feel like a part of me is gone.
Autumn Andy was 15 years old when she was killed in her home community of Big Grassy River First Nation 5 years ago.
I remember this day.
As her mother Angeline and her auntie Gina Andy go through photos, they talk about Autumn's love for the land and cotton candy clouds over Lake of the Woods. Eating wild food and drinking cedar tea were her favorite.
She loved being outdoors. She loved camping. She loved swimming. She loved golfing. She really loved hunting and fishing and trapping. She enjoyed walking this earth. She enjoyed walking on Mother Earth.
I always called her baby girl. She was just like my daughter. Even when I think of it, just like my granddaughter, like my first granddaughter. That's how I see Autumn.
A publication ban kept Angeline silent for years. Now she wants to tell her daughter's story. Autumn was last seen June 10, 2018. 3 days later, her body was found near the grounds of Pegmagabo School.
So there is camera surveillance on the top corner here.
Angeline says everything was caught on these security cameras where it appeared Autumn was abducted.
In this area here, there was earth taken. There was DNA in this area, why that earth was taken.
DNA evidence suggests Autumn Andy was sexually abused and suffered many injuries, including brain trauma. Daryl Tuesday Willie was charged in connection with her death. He was 24 at the time. According to court documents, in June 2019, Tuesday Willie was charged with 4 counts, including first-degree murder, sexual assault, improperly interfering with human remains, and confinement. He initially pleaded not guilty on all 4 counts in August 2021, then later guilty to the lesser included offense of second-degree murder and improperly interfering with human remains. He was sentenced to life in prison, not eligible for parole for 13 years, while concurrently serving 2 years for improperly interfering with human remains. Angeline says Autumn and her killer were known to each other. He was once her neighbor in a townhouse complex on Reserve, where she still resides today.
He was hiding on the other side of the walls in our apartment after what he did to Autumn. He lived there for about a year after we moved in, but at the time of Autumn's death, he did not live there. I didn't know how to accept. I felt I had to suppress, partly because of the publication ban, and that's been such a struggle, and to this day it's still a struggle to keep my composure, to be humble, and still on that packed trail.
Angeline says she rarely steps foot behind the school grounds. This is where she believes Autumn was covered in a blanket and tree branches in June 2018. Autumn would have been 20 years old next week. In honor of her, Angeline joined the Big Grassy River First Response Team and has been taking self-defense classes with her 7-year-old daughter, Elena. She encourages other women to do the same.
None of the young girls and women deserve that. I don't deserve to live this life the way I have to continue the person I want to be, who she helped me to be, who Autumn helped me to be. I love you, Autumn. I love you, my baby. Well, I offered tobacco to the water for a baby girl. I prayed to the water for a baby girl. She was so special to me. The Creator gave her to me, and she was taken from me in the end. She didn't deserve what happened to her.
Tamara Pimentel, APTN National News, Big Grassy River First Nation.